Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sheri Collins, for those of you who don't know who I am, and I'm here to help you quantum leap your life. Today we're going to have a little bit of a chat around becoming magnetic. I think this is something that a lot of people look for and are striving for, but also learning how to be themselves as you become magnetic. So what I want to do first is talk about authenticity. So authenticity is a key for people that are looking to make that big impact. We want to be real. We want to be personable. We want to be sharing messages where we're making the biggest impact outward. We're not trying to be somebody we're not. We're trying to build a comfortable self as we sit in our own skin. And a lot of us will recognize that from our own journey forward where we have these wobbles, or we've been through life experiences and, we're just learning how to take these little baby steps for ourselves and become magnetic. You already are magnetic. It's just we allow the past to dictate who we are. So as we grow through our journey forward in our life and ourself and our rebirth and all these things, we think we have to live by the past, and we really don't. So creating a new version of yourself right now allows you to step out and kind of try on a new skin for yourself. So it starts by embracing you. Who are you? Stop trying to impress everyone or to fit in the mold that everyone wants you to be in. They aren't true. They're not true to you either. And one of the things that I love about who I am is that I never have tried to fit in anybody's mold. Somebody will tell me something about, this concept or this modality or this thing, and I just don't even go that direction because I just want to be authentic to myself. I want to get the information from my true source. So being able to go within yourself, to find that within yourself, is the best way to start. Your own little quirks are your strengths. They're your weaknesses. They're everything that make you you. And it's okay to fumble once in a while. You have to understand that it's an experience that you're having. You're having this experience as you, the avatar. It's okay to be able to be the observer most of the time and experience life for what it actually is. You're in this experience because you chose to have the experience. So the second part of this is becoming confident in who you are. There's nothing more magnetic than a person who walks into the room and owns it, no matter what. So having confidence about you is just really about owning who you are. It's okay that if you say something wrong, it's okay that you let out a swear word once in a while. You're learning how to be the person you want to be, the version of yourself you're creating in the moment. So if you're confident, it's going to allow you to step in and be whomever you choose to be. Confidence isn't about being loud or outgoing. It's not about competition. It's about believing in yourself. Okay, so here's a couple of things that you can do to build your confidence. Stand tall, good posture, no crossing your arms. So this is like not interested or, lack of receptiveness. So good posture, immediate confidence booster. Making eye contact with people is huge. I know some of us will start this journey and we'll be like looking at the ground, or we'll need to look all over. But it's really about looking people in the eye. What are we actually trying to convey to that person through the eyes? Now, a lot of people will say that their eyes are the portal to the soul as well. So when we see deeper than the actual avatar, we start to see different aspects, especially of yourself. If you're doing that mirror work and that self-concept work in the mirror, you're going to start to see the deeper parts of yourself. Speak with conviction. I love this one because we can speak from our own valuable lessons that we've actually walked through as living in this 3D world. What are the lessons you're learning? What are you learning about yourself as you go through those lessons? So the third part of this is people are naturally attracted to positive energy. Energy is contagious. I know you guys will all resonate with that, right? You'd rather be around someone who's positive than negative. You'd rather be around someone who's uplifting as well, as opposed to someone who complains all the time. Eventually, as you walk through this journey of people are complaining around you all the time, you're going to tend to want to distance yourself from them. Anybody who complains about money, you're going to want to distance yourself from them. Anyone who has a piss poor attitude over and over again, especially at work or you're dealing with people, we're going to start to naturally want to be drawn away from them, right? Because it's not helping us. It's actually hindering you from moving forward. You're choosing that. And then you're saying, no, thank you. I'm going to start to change this aspect of my life. I no longer want to choose that. The more you smile and laugh and bring in this sense of warmth into every room you enter, your essence or your energy will enter a room before you. So what are you coming into the room with? A smile on your face, a beautiful attitude. That's the best way to approach life, is to have fun and just be you. Build that confidence within yourself. Have a great energy about yourself. When you approach life with a positive attitude, you create an atmosphere where people feel safe, seen, and uplifted in your presence. Your vibe attracts your tribe. However you want to view that for yourself. The more you create that structure of what's happening in your life, everything is mirroring back to you. So if you don't like something that's showing up, it's going to show up. It's going to keep showing up till you learn the lesson. I just learned that for myself as well. And I have a great coach who kind of reminded me of that this morning, which such powerful energy coming from that, because then we learn to put what we want first. The more positive energy you put out, the more people will want to be around you. And this helps when you want to be so magnetic that you want to attract people to you. You have to be able to feel it within yourself first and know it within yourself first, that you are that attraction. You are that being already, right? And then it will just start to radiate off you and you'll just live into it even more. Be an active listener. So being an active listener, I find this in two different ways. I can filter listen and I can be engaged. When we're not heard and we're not listened to, it's two different things. And a lot of people will use this as their background of their story growing up. Here's a secret that you might surprise you about being magnetic. It isn't about talking, it's about listening. When you give someone your full attention, when you really listen to them, it creates an instant connection. Right? Being fully heard for people sometimes is really important. With my one-on-one coaching clients, it's about listening to what they have to say and then replying to what we can help them shift with. Right? People feel heard, valued, and respected when we actively listen. So think about that from this moment. Were you listened to today, and did you listen today? Fully engaged in listening. It's simple but powerful, and acts will draw people into your life in ways you can't even imagine. You have to see it within yourself first. If things don't interest you, you're not going to stop doing them. If it's not interesting to go listen to a symphony, you're going to stop doing those things. When it comes to your family, if you're actively listening to what people are saying, they're mirroring back to you exactly how you're feeling and what you're thinking in your own aspect of self. So that's a great tool for yourself to see it for yourself and then make the changes that you want. When you are so engaged with others, be present, ask questions, show interest. Let them feel like they are the most important person in the room. All these things will start to help you clarify and move through your own awareness of self. Emotional intelligence is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. It's your ability to understand your own emotions, empathize with others, and negative social situations with ease. And when you develop your emotional intelligence, you become more aware of how often you feel and how you respond to the deeper connections. This can go in many different directions. You can become so aware of the consciousness in your life that you stop engaging with those things and you start to recreate your life as how you would like it, instead of settling for what's showing up in the now moment that was created sometimes in the past. You're just creating your day-to-day moments, right? And if it's on repeat, you can choose not to have them on repeat anymore. Manage your emotions in a healthy way. Don't react. There's no point in reacting. You're just asking for more of the same thing to show up the more you react to the external things showing up in your life. Show empathy to others. Well, I just learned this lesson actually for myself. I had a gentleman help me out to start my snowblower, and then I turned around and did a good deed outward, which I didn't really need to do. Sometimes we think everything has to be of service, and it actually doesn't. It depends on how you want to see it for yourself. But most of the time, if somebody needs help, they will ask you. So when we want to empathize and understand when interacting with others, remember, it's a reflection of yourself. Another thing that makes you magnetic is passion. So what are you passionate about? Are you naturally drawn to those things who are passionate about what you are? Do you take the leadership role and are passionate about certain things? So, even just for my own self, I created this beautiful class and it is just so magnetic that I just sit there and buzz as I'm teaching it. And everybody in the class is like, holy, this is like life-changing. And this is so expansive and they're getting so much out of it. It's only one class so far. And already, because I'm magnetized to it, and I'm pulling that magnetism out to other people. They're becoming more magnet to what I'm teaching, more magnet to what I'm putting out there. It's all a reflection of me because I'm aligning to the passion of what makes it exciting for me to want to teach or do. It's the concept of myself, right? So in your careers, your hobbies, your goals, whatever it is you're setting for yourself, it's not, it's bringing in that excitement, right? On a deeper level, right? We can giggle, we can laugh outward, and that's fine. But remember that this is all something that you're creating within your imagination, and it's coming out. You're lighting up with it. It's making you excited about being every day in the present moment. Then you're clearing on your purpose. So get clear on what it is you want to do. Your purpose can change every moment. I get this question a lot, actually. What's my purpose? What am I meant to do here? What brings you joy to do? You can do whatever you want to do. The catalog of the universe is endless, right? Sometimes we just need that direction for ourselves that says, I want to just take one step. What do I want to try on today? I love looking at this as though it's like Halloween. At Halloween, you go to the store and there's 60 different costumes? Well, try on 60 different avatars of yourself. What do you want to be? What brings excitement to you, right? And it has to be about self. Bring it about self first. What do you want to do? If you don't have a clear goal of what you want to do, make a small step in one direction that says, okay, I'm going to work on this and I'm going to try this out. Yeah. Self-care plays a huge role in being magnetic. I would say that this is part of it. It's not a huge role, but it is defining who you are, right? And taking care of your mind, body, and soul. I think being quiet, being still, taking a moment to just pray and be within yourself is part of self-care. And again, if it feels good to go get your hair done or your makeup done and all these things, go ahead and do it. You're choosing whatever it is you want to do for yourself. So for me, like I never wore makeup. Now I wear eyeliner. It's like you choose, right? We choose as we step what it is we want to come across as, changing how you dress, the colors you wear. It's okay to put on a different costume every day if you choose to. Do it with confidence for yourself.